about to get on the SS Badger. It's a coal-fired, steam-powered, big-ass car ferry ship. And we're taking it across Lake Michigan. It's a 4-hour run, about 60 miles over to Michigan. And that's how we're getting into Michigan. My name is Ziggy, and I'm out tearing up the Texas coast on a Windrider 17. Jump aboard, cause I'm gonna take you bastards sailing. All right, we're getting ready to get on the ferry, go across Lake Michigan, get the line, make sure you don't have any guns or booze. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Being that this boat operates out of Michigan, where marijuana is legal, you gotta be careful because in Wisconsin it's not. Before we even got into the parking lot on the Wisconsin side, we were stopped and had a drug dog walk around the car sniffing. Alright, I got our keys, like the old skeleton key here for our stateroom. For the crossing, room 19. Gotta love how old is it? This boat's built in the early 50s, I wanna say. Popcorn was smelling good. SpongeBob is the movie at 3 o'clock.
Right across from the gift shop.
I like that.
Oh, they got some nice sweatshirts.
Yeah. Oh. Skeleton keys. Oh, there it is. I got it.
Oh, I like it. It's cozy.
It's cozy. The best part is we got our own bath. All right. This is the stateroom. Nice little room. It's got a Murphy bed here. It comes down if you want another bed. Got a breeze coming in. We got our own bathroom. Other than that, we get to hide out here. Then we go up top, down, we walk around. This is beautiful. The best part, the panty droppers. 49 bucks for this. You know, it's a 4-hour cruise. 49 bucks to get one of these. And the panty dropper, that is, you got somewhere you can put your stuff, lock the door. You got your own bathroom. That's the big call. This ain't no bullshit boat. We're out on a ship underneath the lifeboat. The lifeboat's bigger than the boat I've been sailing the last few years. See the submarine right there? I always wanted to do. They do a deal where, you know, during the summer. Right now it's a shoulder season, they call it. What they do is one trip over and across the day. During the summer they do 2 trips. So the deal is you do the round trip, you come over on the first run, then you go in and you have dinner, drinks, you party, and then you come back and you take the second trip back in the evening. Do a round trip. So you get 8 hours on the water, some drinking, some fun, and you know, from Michigan over to Wisconsin and vice versa. And that's a popular run. I always wanted to do it. Always wanted to go on this boat. Had to wait till I moved to Texas to come back and do it. And you appreciate it more when you're not there. But as you can see, this thing's a big chunk of World War II era iron out on the front deck, like big dogs. All right, Michigan. Last time I was out on the waters of Lake Michigan, had been Wisconsin side here, was in Kenosha, where AMC used to make their cars. At the Kenosha Yacht Club. My buddy Sweet and Low Dave and I did a Latitudes and Attitudes magazine party at the yacht club. They took us out sailing. We had a good time. We did that on the way up to Lake Superior to do an episode for the Latitudes and Attitudes magazine's TV show. I think it was season 3. I'll put a link down there for one of the shows we did up there in Lake Superior. Put on the show. One of the episodes. So that was the last time, I think the last and only time on the Wisconsin side, yeah, for sailing out in the water here. It's getting windy. You're not even out on the water yet. And it's howling. Gin and tonic. You're doing something, a Coke. Good prices, actually. It's like $5 or $6 a drink. Not a bad drink. This is Tanqueray. Wild woman here. As you can see, she's broke out the bingo. We have the Badger bingo going there. So she's getting ready to kick ass. I don't know what you win. Probably the right to badger me. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
High entertainment on the high seas. That's what that is. Pretty brutal out here. That's a good gin and tonic one. Stepping out of the wind here for a minute. Hell yeah, good cruise. It's beautiful out here. 4 hours of this. Families down below playing bingo. Cruising the decks. Alright, the boat's about 60 feet wide and a little over 410 feet long. Let's take a walk and check it out. The ship was built in 1952 for the C&O Railway. She hauled rail cars until about 1991. At one point, there was 14 of these big old bastards out roaming the waters of Lake Michigan. Now she's the only one left of an extinct dinosaur line of boats. Both the Michigan Historical Commission and the Wisconsin Historical Commission has named the Badger as a registered historical site. The propulsion system was designated a mechanical engineering landmark by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. In 2002, Badger was named Ship of the Year by the Steamship Historical Society of America. It's also listed on the National Register of Historical Places, and the National Park Service designated the ship a National Historic Landmark. There is a competing ferry company now that has a new modern boat that'll do this 4-hour crossing in 2 hours. But with crossing twice as fast, also the charge and the fees are twice as much. And the Badger has twice the soul. I don't know how much longer this boat's going to be running, but you should put it on your bucket list. hired Steamship across the Great Lakes. Well, I see Michigan come up over the horizon. But it's still about 10, 15 miles out. We get the car up from below and we continue the trip. This is alright. And 4 hours into the trip, it's time to clean out the cabin and get ready to disembark and collect our car.
Would all tour group members please make your way to the Half-End Lounge at this time?
The environment down in the boat was so tame. And then when you get out there on the deck, it was so raw. It's just the open water, raw, sharp wind.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
And with that comes our car and the continuation of our 4-week road trip. And then we'll get back to the usual sailing, because I'm going to take you bastards sailing.
Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in